Hi, this is Brian Casey for The Girl and the Fig. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Cinsault. And you're going to notice up here that there's two different spellings, Cinsault, and then one spelling without the L. One is traditional and then one in California. I don't know how we've sort of adopted the L. But you'll see two examples here of the Honesta and the Imagery, which are spelled completely different, but don't be confused, they are the same grape. Cinsault is a dark skin grape. It's typically used in blending. It's a little bit rare to see it as a single varietal, but we do have some very good examples here in California. Cinsault is typically a lighter style wine. It has really nice aromatics, which is why it's used in a lot of red blends to give a little bit of fragrance to the wines. It doesn't have a lot of tannins to it, so it tends to be a softer style wine. It's not one of those wines that you would typically age. You would want to drink this younger while it maintains that fresh, fruity style. So the first thing you're going to notice about Cinsault is how soft the wine is, almost feminine. It has a particularly velvety mouthfeel and almost no tannins. Flavor-wise, you'll get the same strawberries on the nose, but sometimes also some darker red fruits, raspberries, currants, and big cherries. Moving from red fruits into black fruits. In older Cinsault, especially those from the Mediterranean climates, the flavors may be completely different. You'll get much meatier, saltier flavor to the wine with almost some cocoa and espresso flavors to it. So Cinsault, I guess, would compare favorably with Pinot Noir because you've got soft tannin structure. You have some of those red fruits and some of the black fruits as well, which would be very similar to a style in Pinot Noir. If someone likes a red wine that's soft, supple, more elegant, or a more feminine wine, then Cinsault would definitely be one to recommend. So my favorite pairing for Cinsault would be our duck confit. You've got the richness and fattiness of the duck, the crispy skin, that I think pairs beautifully with the acids in the Cinsault. You have softer tannins and the spicy flavors in the Cinsault tend to complement the duck beautifully. One of my favorite vineyards for Cinsault would be the Bechtold vineyard. And these are some of the oldest vines in California at about 130 years old. The reason they actually survived this long is they were resistant to phylloxera because they're almost growing in a sandbar. I know that Turley as well as Klein cellars are sourcing Cinsault, Carignan, and some Mourvedre out of those vineyard sites. Some of my favorite producers of Cinsault would be Turley, who's sourcing out of the Bechtold vineyard, Honesta, Jillian Johnson, who's sourcing out of the same vineyard, and Imagery Winery, who is sourcing the Pine Ridge region, so a higher elevation Cinsault. This is Brian Casey for The Girl and the Fig, saying know your vines and enjoy your wine.